This is the med ball impact slam. In the golf swing, what we see is the arms work down as the legs work up, which is quite a tricky thing to learn to be able to apply forces in opposite directions. So we're going to use the med ball so that we can start to learn the sequence without having a golf ball to hit and trying to guide it and get on down there. So it's called the impact slam because what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and rotate and drive this med ball down to exactly where the golf ball would be in your setup. Now, the biggest thing for this is working this lead side, okay? So we have to be able to get into this lead side and push as hard as we can forwards towards the camera to create rotation at our hips. Now, as you get more proficient with it and confident with it, we will start to see that little pop and drive because you're pushing so much force into the ground that we're creating loads of rotation coming through from there. It's actually a movement that you see a lot in the long drive. So the guys and girls that are working in long drive competitions will push so hard into their lead side that they'll actually end up pushing off the ground to create this coil, okay? So we're going to learn that in a slightly easier way with the med ball. So we're going to have the med ball in front of us. We're going to coil up to the top of our backswing, and now from here I'm going to try and drive down and rotate, throw my arms down as I then rotate my pelvis and drive from there. Now, when you do it, it's probably better to do it into a wall or the med ball wall, just so that you don't end up running after a med ball down the gym, hitting random strangers. So we have nice straight arms. We want to coil up and then turn and rotate and push as hard as we can into lead side in order to drive that rotation. So we're going to coil up and rotate as hard as we can, really trying to throw this med ball down where the golf ball would be. So one more time from the front. So we're going to coil up, down and push and rotate as hard as possible.